2025 marks the 15th anniversary of Disney Studios' 50th animated film, Tangled. In December of 2024, the studio announced the development of a live-action adaptation, making this a wonderful time to revisit the movie that first hit theaters in 2010. The movie follows a lost princess who is stolen by a woman who takes advantage of her magical hair to stay young forever. One day, a thief accidentally finds the lost princess, sparking their journey together to see the floating lanterns the princess had dreamed about for years. The film explores different themes like finding freedom and independence, and the dangers of manipulation and obsession. I'll be reviewing the film, with spoilers, based on a few categories: voice acting, animation, and overall meaning. Starting with acting, the voices in this film are amazing. The cast incorporates multiple professional performers to establish an experienced group of actors who created many masterclass performances, spanning from the side characters to the main characters. With multiple wonderfully performed songs, comedic, and emotional scenes, this film deserves a lot of praise for its voice acting. For example, Donna Murphy, who voiced Mother Gothel, showcases incredible talent with how she changes her speech and diction throughout the movie, as Mother Gothel realizes Rapunzel is breaking away from their codependency. When she realizes her manipulation tactics aren't working anymore, the vibes of her character completely change, and that is thanks to Donna Murphy. Moving to visuals, the animation of this movie is filled with gorgeous scenery, great action shots, and beautiful characters. This film is another one of Disney's big-budget movies like Frozen, Big Hero 6, and Moana. And the cost of the film really shows. With a budget of $260 million, the animation style works wonderfully with specific scenes such as the Kingdom Dance and the Lantern scenes. Disney had built a reputation on its magical animation since it was first developing films, and Disney proved again to be at the top of the animation industry with the release of Tangled. In terms of its writing, the film is an adaptation of the original Brothers Grimm fairy tale, which is a little bit darker than Disney's story. However, the changes that were made for this story added to the development of each character. It also added a more emotional aspect that children would not be traumatized by, which is something you can't really say about the original story. The dialogue, symbolism, and actions taken by the characters each work together to create a captivating tale. For instance, the small gestures made by certain characters tells you a lot about them and their values if you're able to catch said gestures. When Mother Gothel has an embrace with Rapunzel, she kisses the top of her head or her hair each time. When she sings Mother Knows Best, she says, "To keep you safe and sound here," when she is touching and looking at Rapunzel's hair instead of Rapunzel. Whereas during the lantern scene, when Rapunzel and Eugene realize their feelings for each other, Eugene brushes Rapunzel's hair out of her face as if to say, "I love you, not only your hair," which is something Mother Gothel never did. As for overall meaning, Tangled does a wonderful job of having multiple themes based on how you interpret the movie. The theme that speaks to me the most is the idea of letting go of certain dreams, such as ones that create an unhealthy obsession. Mother Gothel was obsessed and unable to let go of her own dream of being young and healthy forever. Instead of letting Rapunzel go to live her life, she selfishly latched onto her like a parasite. Rapunzel and Eugene, on the other hand, both had original dreams that they later let go of. Rapunzel wanted to see the lanterns, and Eugene wanted a life on an island that he owns, tanned, rusted, and alone, surrounded by enormous piles of money. However, both of them let go of their original dream because they ended up loving each other. Even as the lanterns surrounded them while they were on the water, Rapunzel was looking at Eugene. Even when Rapunzel gave Eugene the crown, he decided not to leave her stranded or take the crown. Other things happened that separated them, but his intentions were to go back to her. The theme is portrayed by character differences and the way they take action toward their dreams. One side was warning about the dangers of obsession, and the other shows the benefits of being open-minded and not being shackled to one ambition. Overall, Tangled is a wonderfully crafted film that kids and adults can enjoy and find meaning in. With its stunning visuals, phenomenal voices, and intricate writing, it's another reason that Disney is one of, if not the greatest production studio in the world.